Hi dolls! So Beyonce just dropped her new Cécred collection and a lot of people are really excited, but I've heard a lot of people also talk about how they don't feel like these products are really geared towards natural hair. And while I do think Beyonce will drop a natural hair care collection, I think that these products will work amazing for the natural hair girlies. So today I'm going to be getting into each single product and telling you how we can use them for our hair and different styles that can go along with them. So during this video, I'm going to be detoxing my hair while I talk. I'm using the Aztec clay mask and also some apple cider vinegar. So let's get into it. So like I said, we are going to go product by product and we're going to talk about how you can use each product for your natural hair, the different styling purposes, and how it should make your hair look. Because using it on natural hair versus someone with straight hair, it is going to have different results and different purposes. So let's get into it. Before we get into the individual products, I want to talk about this new technology that they have. So every single product has this new heat shield properties. It's called the Stem Shield Heat Protection, and it's supposed to protect your hair up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and it also protects your hair from pollution and humidity. And humidity is one of the things I am most excited for, obviously other than heat protection, because I live in the South and summertime is coming up. I want my hair to last, whether it's a silk press, whether it's a twist out, braid out, flexi rod set. I need my hair to last. So the fact that all of these products, even the foam, have anti-humidity products is really, really amazing for natural hair. So the first product we're going to talk about is the Thermal Shield Mist, and this is just going to be your regular heat protectant. And like I said, it's supposed to protect your hair up to 450 degrees, and it has those properties in it like anti-humidity and anti-pollution. We all know that Cécred products are just really, really high quality, so I don't doubt that their heat protectant is going to be bad. I think it's going to be a really great heat protectant just because all their products so far have been really amazing. This is one of the things that's going to work for everybody, even if you're just doing blowouts. At the end of the day, heat is heat. So even if you're doing a blowout with a Rev Air, you still need to use some sort of heat protection. So me personally, I'm definitely going to use it prior to blow drying with my Rev Air, just because I'm not really flat ironing my hair or doing any silk presses, but if you are doing silk presses, you're going to absolutely love this product. Well, I forgot I need water. Yeah, if you're doing silk presses or any type of heat styling, this is just going to work for everybody. Next, let's get into the heat activated silk glaze. This is going to be for my silk press girls. I know a lot of girls who do silk presses, they use the cheese silk infusion. That's really, really popular. This is going to have a similar effect. It's going to make your hair incredibly glossy. It's going to protect your hair from the heat. And one interesting thing about this, like I said, is the anti-humidity properties. Because I saw a video that Cécred posted on their Instagram of a girl using the glaze, and she did a test where one side was with the glaze, the other side was without, and they took steam and she sprayed it on both sides of her hair, and the side with the glaze was literally untouched. It literally looked like she didn't even put water on her hair. It looked exactly how it did when she started. I'm gonna insert the clip. But that is incredible results. I know that compared to the cheese silk infusion, people use that and they go in with the Color Wow to also like have those anti-humidity products. And the thing about the Color Wow is it's incredibly sticky. Like the amount that I use on my hair, it makes my hair really sticky. And the cheese silk infusion isn't going to give me those anti-humidity properties itself. So this silk glaze is something that the girls with the silk presses are gonna love. And another feature of this product is that it's supposed to help your hair slick easier. So you're not going to have to, you're gonna do less passes with the flat iron when you're heat styling. It's supposed to make it easier and make your hair respond to the heat a lot faster. But even if you're not doing a silk press, like if you're just doing a blowout, this is also gonna give your blowout very sleek results, and you will probably have to use less heat to get that stretch that you're looking for. But this is definitely going to be for straighter styles. It's not for any sort of wash and go, at least I don't think it is. It's heat activated, so it's definitely for the heat styling girlies. And I'm really excited to eventually try this product in the future just because I do enjoy a good silk press, and the only reason I haven't been doing them that much is because they never last on me, because like I said, I do live in the South. So I'm definitely going to be trying this product. Okay, now the volumizing mousse, I think this is the one that people are the least interested in, just because like we don't really use mousse that much. I think people are getting it confused with foam. We use a lot of styling foams, like the I forget what it's called, but the B one, whatever it is. Oh, the dew foam. People use that a lot. The Camille Rose foam. Those are really popular foams, but mousse is something different, even though we call those mousse. The mousse has a thicker texture and it's supposed to give you volume. Like, that's what this product is for. So it gives you volume, and a soft hold is supposed to reduce frizz and has anti-humidity properties as well as heat protection, like I said before. And if you're using this on natural hair, this will be great to put on your hair for a blowout. I saw that Beyonce had apparently used this volumizing mousse on her blowout, this specific blowout, and people were like, it looks amazing. It's definitely something you can use for natural hair. And I also saw a girl who was sent the product. She used it for her blowout, and I think it gave her a lot of volume, because not everybody wants like a super flat, like stuck to your head silk press. Some people want some shape to it. So that's exactly what this is going to give if you're doing a blowout and then a silk press. But I feel like you can also use this on a twist out for like a very like fluffy, volumized result, and maybe even roller sets or flexi rods. But I would recommend using this while your hair is still wet. Like if you're going to do a blowout, put it on your hair while it's wet, then do your blowout. Or, you know, before you do a braid out, make sure your hair is wet, put the product on, and then go. But that's if you want like a fluffier result with some hold as well. Next, let's talk about the Stronghold Gel. My only thing about the Stronghold Gel is the size. So it's actually a very small tube. It doesn't come in a tub or a container. It's in like a squeezy tube. And just looking at the size of the packaging, I already know that it's just not going to be enough for a lot of people, especially considering the price. I myself personally won't be purchasing this just because I don't really slick my hair as it is. I know a lot of people do slick their hair, and I'm sure it has a lot of hold, but like I said, it's very, very small. But you can use this to slick your edges probably, and you won't have any issues with it. It's supposed to be anti-flaking. It's not going to flake off, and it looks like it has a lot of hold, but if you're someone who does slick backs very often, I don't think this will work for you, just because it's little to no product. Unless you want to buy a lot of these at a time, I wouldn't recommend it. I have heard some people say, can we use this for wash and goes? And I think with the amount of hold it has, I don't think it's going to be that good for wash and goes, just because it's for slicking and it's supposed to have a lot of hold, and I feel like it might make your hair crunchy. But that doesn't mean people aren't going to try to do it on a wash and go. So just keep an eye out and listen for people's reviews to see what they're using it for, if it works good for wash and goes, or if it's only the kind of gel that you're going to want to use to slick your hair or slick your edges. Next, let's get into the flexible hold hairspray. And I feel like a lot of people don't use hairspray in our community just because, you know, we only use hairspray when we're holding curls from like a silk press or like on a lace front. But hairspray is actually really great to hold, you know, once you take out your twist out, spray some hairspray on it and it's gonna hold better. So this hairspray that they have, it's the flexible hold hairspray, and it's supposed to be lightweight. It's not supposed to make your hair crunchy. It's not going to make your hair stiff or sticky. And like I said, it has anti-humidity properties. So that's really great to have in a hairspray, something to top your hair off. So I think this is just going to be a great product to have on hand when you do any sort of styling that involves manipulating your curl pattern, like a twist out, braid out, flexi rod set, silk press, roller set, anything. Hairspray is going to be your best friend just because it's going to help that hairstyle last longer. Next, my favorite product, the one I'm most excited for, is the Wrap and Set Foam. And this retails for $28, which I feel like is a good price. Now this is what a lot of people use for wash and goes, and for twist outs and braid outs. A lot of people use foam. And I am most excited to use this for a flexi rod set. I've already ordered it. I ordered the heat shield, the thermal heat shield protectant spray, and I ordered the foam. and I'm excited to do a review on those two products. This is probably like the most beginner friendly product in the line, and probably the product that most people are going to be familiar with using if you have natural hair, just because foam is a staple. This is going to be for your heatless styles, twist out, braid out, flexi rod set, roller set, all of those kinds of products. You can even use them to do your mini twists or in styling your hair and getting it to last. You can also use it for wash and goes, which I like to use foam when I'm doing a wash and go, just because it gives me a lot of curl definition. I like to mix a gel and a foam. So I'm excited to also try my foam with my gel and see how a flexi rod set goes on my hair as well. It also has jojoba oil in it, so you're supposed to get a lot of shine, and it has some hold to it as well. So here's my overall opinion on the whole collection. All the products are marketed as being for all hair types, so I think that this is going to work very well for natural hair, especially because Beyonce formulated a lot of these products for herself to use. So I don't think she would make anything that she herself couldn't use. But there's definitely a lot of different styles that you can try. I think the ladies that are going to like this the most is going to be my silk press friends, just because you will probably get to use most of these products, like for your silk press, using the heat protectant spray, the Glaze, the volumizing mousse, what else? The hairspray. That's most of the products. I feel like a lot of these products are going to be really, really great for silk press. And it's unfortunate that silk press season is over, but we might have a summer silk press season just because of these anti-humidity properties. And I'm really excited to see just how effective they actually are, because I know that the Silk Glaze is supposed to be like the main product that protects against humidity. I'm curious to see if the foam itself is just as effective. So I am very excited to try all of those products. I am still really excited for Beyonce to make a natural curly hair collection that maybe has like a wash and go gel and a curling cream. I think all of those products will be really, really fun to try. And I was kind of expecting to have something like that in this collection, but this one seems to be more like a heat styling collection, minus the foam. The foam is kind of like a heatless styling product. But in the meantime, curly girls have not been excluded from this collection. We just may not be as familiar with using these products, but I think it's not gonna hurt to try them out. You might be surprised. That's really all the things I had to say about these products. Like I said, I did order the thermal heat shield spray and the foam, and I'm really excited to try them out. I only got done with half of my head, so I'm going to just sit here and continue to do my hair. But let me know in the comments, are you excited to try any of these products? Have you already bought any of these products? What reviews do you want to see from me? Would you like me to try a silk press with these products? I'm definitely going to make a flexi rod set video with my foam that will be arriving very, very soon. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can get notified when I do post that. Don't forget to like my video, and I'll see you in the next one. I look crazy.